Oh, what is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into today's video. I know that there are a few of you out there that are anticipating an update video. For those of you that are new here, my name is Joe. Basically, I spontaneously signed up for a coding boot camp about 2 years ago. I was fired from my first 2 junior developer jobs. I have bombed just about every coding challenge that has come my way. It's taken me about 2 years to come to the fact that I don't know if I want to be a programmer anymore. If you guys are interested in what I have to say, if you guys are feeling the same way, or if you guys just want to hear my story, tune into what I have to say. So I know that this might confuse some of you out there, because in a way it kind of contradicts what I've said in some of my previous videos. But the reality is, life happens. Things change. To be honest, I'm really not upset about it. I'm actually really looking forward to what's in store. I think that a lot of what I'm going to say today might sound like excuses, and to be honest, they probably are. It's easy to look back and see everything that I could have done differently to change my results. But like I said, I'm not upset with where I am. I'm looking forward to it. I uploaded a video about me getting fired a few months back, and basically I've been on the grind looking for jobs ever since, and it's awful. Okay, it really is. I hate it. I applied to so many jobs. I got turned down by all of them. I pretty much bombed just about every coding challenge that came my way. It sucked. It's not a good time. It's really not fun. So a lot of you guys out there can probably relate to what I just said. You guys probably know exactly how I feel. I will admit I am a little bit skeptical of how many students actually get jobs after a coding boot camp. All these schools claim these number of students get jobs, and I wonder how accurate those numbers really are. I know firsthand at least a dozen students that didn't even apply for jobs after class ended because they didn't feel ready. These guys, they went through the class and then they went right back to what they were doing before. Didn't even apply. I feel like I beat myself up all the time because I feel like I'm not a very good programmer. But the thing is, I am proud of myself for my dedication. Now, I don't want to sound like a self-help guru, but I might. I think what separated me from the students that didn't even apply is I set a goal to be a senior engineer one day. Even though it feels like I'm walking on glass to get to that goal, I'm proud of myself for sticking it out for at least this long. Even after embarrassing myself in countless interviews, getting fired from 2 jobs, I kept on keeping on. That's a Joe Dirt quote. I spent a lot of time working on crappy websites for friends and family. I got a lot of experience building some ugly ass websites. And one day it just kind of dawned on me. I thought to myself, why am I spending all of this time building all of these ugly ass websites from the ground up when I can use one of these no-code software platforms to basically do it for me? Ever since, I've been using these no-code platforms for all my freelance work. My personal favorite is Webflow, but I've also used Shopify, ClickFunnels, Wix. I've dabbled in a bunch of them at this point. My first job that I got was more of a back-end developer position. My second job was more of a full stack position. And to openly admit, I sucked at everything except for the front end work. That's the only thing I felt decent at. Over the last 2 years, I've taken dozens and dozens of Udemy courses. I've worked with Python, PHP, JavaScript, Java, and basically the reality is I'm not very good at any of those. I wish I was, but I'm not. Maybe things would be different if I was better at it, but then again, maybe not. Now, here is a truth bomb that took me 2 years to realize, but I don't know if I actually enjoy typing lines of code day in and day out. Okay, I do. I like writing the lines of code, but it just, I get so frustrated running into error after error and testing and debugging and trying to figure out why the hell Composer won't install what the hell I'm trying to install. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm getting lost here. I get frustrated just kind of thinking about it. The reality is, I enjoy typing lines of code. I do. But if you guys don't know by now, being a programmer is much, much more than just typing lines of code. Very, very rarely are you actually building new features. You are maintaining, you're fixing, you're debugging, you're reading documentation, you're on Zoom calls. All of these things that some people live for make me miserable. Okay, I don't actually enjoy it. I've been pursuing it for this long and I don't really know if I enjoy it. The fact is, I only like coding my own projects. I don't like working for someone else. What I have learned over the last 2 years is that I do actually enjoy building web pages. I love watching something unfold in front of my eyes. I may not be the best artist, but I do feel like I have some natural artistic abilities. And it's something that I truly believe I can grow into something. So some of you guys might be wondering if there's even a point to this story. And I think that there is. And the point is, you might go to a coding boot camp and you might fail. You might fail like I failed. You might fail like 1/3 of the students failed. But if you stick it through and you set a goal, write it down, I promise you, you will find an opportunity out there somewhere. I recently got a new job working with a marketing agency, which I know is a bit different than a front-end developer or a full-stack developer position. But basically getting this job is a direct result of me going through a coding bootcamp. These guys, they knew that I had website experience and they didn't necessarily need a programmer. They needed somebody to help their clients get set up with websites, landing pages, basically as fast as possible. And they needed somebody that knew their way around these no-code platforms. So basically, like, the job description was clients need landing pages, websites, HTML templates for email campaigns, ads, marketing videos, the whole marketing from A to B. At first, I was really hesitant to even consider the job because I've been pursuing this goal to become a senior engineer one day. But taking a step back, I will openly admit that I'm not a very good programmer. I don't know if I have the passion required. I believe that I do have an eye for design as well as a passion to learn new things. So here I am entering a whole new industry, something I don't think I would have been able to do pre-bootcamp. If you guys have seen my previous videos, I've mentioned before that before my coding bootcamp, I was computer stupid. I really was. I didn't even get my first computer until just a few days before class began. I hardly even knew how to work my email, to be honest. So this job, running ads, running marketing campaigns, building web pages, building landing pages, is not something I could have done before. At least not successfully. But the thing is, the hundreds of hours that I've put into my computer over the last 2 years is putting me in a position where I'm moving from a struggling developer into a job where I actually think I can thrive in. Whether you are about to go to a coding boot camp or you've gone to a boot camp, you're out there looking for jobs, just know there is a lot of opportunities out there. Even if you suck at code, like I did, knowing how websites work is a really good skill in the world that we live in. Being able to use WordPress, Shopify, Wix, whatever. Website knowledge can open up so many doors for you. Hopefully this news doesn't turn away any of my few subscribers. I know a lot of you guys are here because you're following my journey to become a senior engineer. I think as time goes on, I may or may not pursue that goal. I do believe that I will continue to code, but this will be more for personal projects, hobbies, little scripts that I want to write for my own personal needs. Anyway, I recommend you guys all stick around, subscribe to my channel because I think I'm going to have a lot more exciting content coming out in the future. I would like to start making videos about just websites and marketing and basically what it's like to move from a developer position into a marketing position. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Thank you for tuning into this video. If you guys have made it this far, I really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below. You know, you can tell me a story, tell me how your coding bootcamp is going. I love to hear from you guys. So I hope to catch you guys on the next video.